You think in Collapse, your family is your squad, your fortress? Wrong, man. Your family is a 500-pound concrete anchor dragging you to the bottom of the Hudson River. In the movies, you're Liam Neeson saving the day. In reality, you're a walking loot drop who hasn't died yet because you're too busy carrying a diaper bag, a hysterical spouse, and a golden retriever with anxiety issues. Picture the scenario. Grid down. The city is burning. There you are, Mr. Tactical, decked out in that cheap camo you bought on Amazon. And right next to you, your loved ones. One is whining for Wi-Fi. The other is frozen in a panic attack. The third one forgot their inhaler. You think you're a survival unit? No.
Your family and you are an all-you-can-eat buffet for marauders. You're a walking neon sign that says, free stuff, zero resistance. Solo, you're a ghost. With a group of untrained civilians, you're a traveling circus. And you're the head clown because you thought the power of love could beat ballistics. Spoiler alert, physics doesn't give a damn about your feelings. Let's use our brains, assuming Shorts videos hasn't melted them yet. Point 1. Group thermodynamics. A solo operator, under stress, burns around 3,000 calories just to stay upright. A family of 4? That's 10,000 to 12,000 calories a day, minimum. Do you have that stockpiled? I don't think so. You bought 3 cans of Spam and a bag of rice, thinking you're ready for the apocalypse. Here's the math, rookie. Caloric deficit kills loyalty faster than a bullet. After 72 hours without food, your cute kid isn't daddy's little helper. They are biological machines that demand fuel. After a week, they won't look at you as a father. They'll look at you as a failed provider. Point 2. The acoustic radius. A solo pro moves through the woods at 15 decibels, just leaves rustling. A generic American family, that's 90 decibels. Heavy breathing, snapping twigs, complaining, and coughing. A crying baby, that's 110 decibels. That is literally louder than a chainsaw. In a hostile environment, that is not a baby. That is a dinner bell. That is an air raid siren telling every raider within 2 miles, come get us, we are soft targets.
Point 3. Your speed is determined by your slowest element. If you can run a 6-minute mile, congratulations. It doesn't matter, because you are dragging Aunt Karen, who smokes a pack a day and has bad knees. You move at her pace. This isn't cruelty, it's kinematics. Now for the ugly part, biology. Your brain is marinated in oxytocin, the cuddle hormone. It's an evolutionary trick to keep the species from going extinct. But in a survival scenario, oxytocin is a traitor. It overrides your logic circuits. Your spouse twists an ankle in the kill zone. Your logic brain says, secure the perimeter, assess mobility, move or hide. Your oxytocin brain screams, hold their hand and cry until you both get stabbed.
Mob psychology in Collapse applies to families too. Panic is contagious, airborne virus. One person freaks out. Within 30 seconds, everyone is freaking out. And instead of checking your sectors or finding cover, you trying to calm down a hysterical feedback loop. In that moment, you aren't a survivalist. Now, you're a babysitter in hell. And babysitters don't last long in the wasteland. So what's the play? Abandon them? Go lone wolf? If you do that, you're scum, but you'll be a live scum. If you stay soft, you all die. There is a third option. You're gonna hate it. You have to become a dictator. Forget democracy. Forget family meetings. In a crisis, the family unit is dissolved. You are now a fire team. You institute martial law immediately. 1. Orders are absolute. If I say, get down, you eat dirt instantly. You don't ask why. You don't ask, is it safe? You get down, or I physically throw you down. 2. Weaponize the dead weight. The kid? He's your lookout. The older man, he loads magazines or strips copper wire. If they aren't working, they are generating fear. Give them a job to shut down the panic. 3. Brutal triage. It's a medic deciding who is worth saving and who is already a corpse. If you have to choose between saving a wounded member who is slowing the group down or keeping the healthy kids, you need to make that call without tears or hesitation. Amputating the limb to save the body. Can you leave Uncle Bob behind if he breaks his hip while the bad guys are closing in? If the answer is no, sorry, but Uncle Bob just killed your whole bloodline.
Survival with a family isn't about staying together. It's about whether you can kill the nice guy inside you to make room for the protector. Your pity is their death sentence. Your ruthlessness is their only safety net. You have to become the monster they tell stories about, just so they can live to tell the story. Will they hate you? Probably. Will they think you're a tyrant? Definitely. But they'll be breathing. Listen to me, dude. Love in the apocalypse isn't measured in hugs and kisses. It is measured in ammo, calories, and the ability to make decisions that make you want to vomit. Do you want to save your family? Stop being their dad. Start being their commanding officer. Dismissed.